At this point, I thought this must have been beyond the normal DMCA regulations on YouTube. This had to be something else. I couldn't even log in correctly and keep getting the "this account has been deleted" message. I called up my friend to rant and bitch, and it went straight to voicemail. Of course, why wouldn't it? I launched into a voicemail tirade to him about my account being taken down without notice and how I shouldn't have even bothered to start one in the first place. I felt so lost. I finally felt like I made a mark on the world in my life. I've never been much of a socialite, so I chose the easiest route, YouTube. I could say what I wanted, do what I wanted, be my own boss. I even made several friends. Now, all of that was just gone. And I had no drive to create a new channel at this point. How would my other subscribers and internet friends even find me? It only took a short amount of time to rack up the views and subs, but mentally, I was exhausted due to this. The small little tower I had erected came crumbling down in a matter of 24 hours. It was then that it hit me hard. That damn video my friend sent for me to post. Was that the cause? Did he get something on there that someone didn't want seen? Those damn balloons couldn't be the cause. I just uploaded it to humor him. I called him back again, and again it went to voicemail. "Damn it, man, it's 11 a.m. Get the hell out of bed," I said to myself in my head, but I left another message telling him to call me back as soon as he could. Instead of sitting at the computer any longer miserable, I decided to take a walk to the corner store on the block to pick up a few snacks. I was getting a bit hungry. They had some killer subs. Like, seriously. I really needed to get out, even though the sky was overcast and gloomy. I popped in my headphones and began to stroll, still stewing over everything, but tried my best to drown out my thoughts with some well-needed Metallica. As one of the tracks came on, I thought, "Sorry guys, I don't have any fuel to give you at the moment." I laughed out loud a little bit. It was at that moment that I realized that there was a car behind me driving slow. I live in a pretty good neighborhood, and I didn't recognize the car. It was black with tinted windows, so I couldn't see the occupants. I don't know cars very well, but it looked like an older model of some sort. I pretty much have good standing with all my neighbors on my street, so I know when something's out of place. I rounded the corner into the next street, and the car turned with me. At this point, I started to get a little paranoid and walked faster while turning down my music. I usually carry a pocket knife, but yet again, fate decided to make me forget to attach it to my belt. Suddenly, I heard the car behind me rev up as it flew past me, taking the street to my right I was just about to turn onto. I stopped. I waited a few minutes to collect myself. Oh, good, they're gone, I thought. I took the right, saw the market ahead of me at the end of the street. I guess I really was just being paranoid. That's when I convinced myself, until I rounded the next corner of the building to the doors of the store and saw that same car parked in the side parking lot, idling. I felt my blood run cold as I tried my best to open the doors and go in without making it seem like I was being watched. I made my way to the very back of the store where they have all the alcohol and went into their quote-unquote beer cave. It was freezing back here, but I had to get away. The fight-or-flight response within me just said, "Run!" As I peered between the racks of Keystone Light and Bush, I saw the two men come into the store and walk right up to the counter. They both wore matching black suits and ties, but I couldn't quite make out their faces. I also couldn't tell what they were saying to the cashier, but all they ended up doing was buying a carton of Pall Malls and left. I stayed in their beer cave for another 10 minutes shivering before I dared to exit. And then I saw my saving grace. My neighbor Courtney. She came in, and I'm sure to get a regular Italian sub that she always likes, same as me. I crept through the small aisles, slowly, and got behind her in line. "Hey, Court!" She quickly spun around and saw me and immediately smiled. She was always a cool neighbor who used to put up with my backyard parties and fireworks and all my shenanigans.
Hey, you here for a sub too?
Yeah. The sweat on my forehead probably gave away my nervousness.
Ooh, you don't look too hot. What's wrong? Are you alright?
Yeah and no. Can I talk to you for a minute after we get done ordering?
Yeah, definitely.
That was a saving grace to me in the back of my mind. We finished our sub orders and began the walk home. I looked back and forth for that car, but I didn't see one in sight. At least not the same one. I hesitated for a second and asked, "By the way, have you seen any strange cars in the area lately? Like ones that aren't usually around, black and tinted windows? Maybe I could at least get someone I know to keep an eye out if possible." I hesitated again after speaking. Should I get her involved? Was I just off my rocker and seeing things that my brain perceives as a threat? Her eyes met mine, and what she said next chilled me to the bone as she was just opening up her sub.
The only thing I saw was a black Cadillac with tinted windows in front of your house for the past 2 days. I was on my way to work in the morning. I just saw you had friends over, people with good taste in vintage cars, you know? Why?
I'm just wondering. I was gonna open up my sub while she was munching on hers while she was walking, but I decided not to. I'd wait till I got back inside at this point. As we got past the last corner approaching our respective houses, I just told her to please call or text me if she sees that car again. We separated our own way, and I gave her my personal cell number. I went in, my pit bull was acting erratic. Not like the normal greeting, jumping around, shaking his tail, barking and happy. He acted strange. I tried to calm him down with treats, but he just kept staring at the now locked front door that I locked behind me. It's currently 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and I feel like my home is a prison. Might as well eat my sub now. Then I heard my phone go off. It was my friend. The friend that I left the voicemail to, and the friend that sent me the video.